Akamashite omedetou gozaimasu. Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to this edition of Department in the Spotlight. I'm Captain Lloyd Mack, and with me is
Command Master Chief Tisdale.
And Shelly Johnson from the Atsugi Housing Service Office.
I think we are very fortunate today to have Ms. Johnson. As you all know, housing is a very hot topic for us here at Atsugi, and they've got a lot going on. So we'll start off in asking you a few questions, and hopefully you can share with us what we have going on with housing,
Okay.
especially such a delicate time with folks moving down to Iwakuni. So
Yes.
would you like to tell us about the housing operations and what you have going on this year?
Yes, we still have some stragglers that are moving to Iwakuni, and we also have some sailors that are coming from the barracks who are going off post, and we're doing a lot of supporting for that mission as well. Also, our office is very, very busy, so we ask everyone to please be patient with us because it's becoming overwhelming for us.
Yeah.
So we ask for your patience while we transition the sailors from the barracks and those who are going to Iwakuni.
Yeah, I know one of the things that most folks don't know is when I showed up, the housing department had a lot of shortfalls in manning. So I'm glad that you were a new addition, new hire.
Yes.
We currently have some other folks who we're hiring on, but we still don't have all the positions hired yet. So being patient is one thing we definitely need for folks to take time and bear with housing as they try to work with your issues. And I really appreciate the effort that you guys have put on to take care of our sailors and our families with housing.
Well, thank you so much. We're still in the process of hiring an MLC now
Okay.
to help in front desk to support the operations as well. Thank you.
Great. Now, one of the things that I think that most people are questioning, I always get a comment about are pets. So what is the pet policy with respect to housing?
Well, we only allow 2 pets. If it's a dog or a cat, it's still only 2 pets. And we ask the residents to please clean up after your pet when you walk the dogs. Also, we have this registration form right here. You can find in our office. And please let us know before you go into housing that you'll have a pet. Some people go into housing and say, oh, we have a pet now, or we're going to get a pet. And we can't house you based on what you're going to do. You have to already have the pet registered. That's what this form is about. And we can help you better house or help you
Find
get
housing,
housed
yeah.
faster. Yes.
So it is my understanding that we do have some restrictions on where people can live based on having a pet.
Yes, absolutely. The high rises, not past the 2nd floor.
Okay.
From the 2nd floor and below, you cannot have a dog. The dogs only. You can have 2 cats on the 3rd floor, the 4th floor. You can have a bird, but still only 2 pets, and no exotic pets.
So just to
You're not
reiterate,
allowed to have.
2nd floor and below is where
Yes.
dogs can be housed. If you have an apartment,
Garden apartment with the yard.
a yard,
Yes.
then you have a pet. But when you're in the towers, 2nd floor and below,
That's
that's
it.
where dogs are allowed. Okay?
Yes,
That's great.
absolutely,
Right, so one of, the biggest thing about pets is cleaning up after them.
absolutely.
So we need to make sure, if you do have a pet, make sure that you take care of the dogs, keep them on a leash.
Yes.
Because it's very important that we don't have any issues when it comes to pets.
Yes, and we do. So that's why we ask everybody to go to self-help, and you can pick up some utensils and some equipment there to clean your yard, to cut your grass, and keep the yard trimmed. And you can also pick up all your pet stuff with a shovel. We have shovels, depending on how long they've been pooping in the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be an issue. So hopefully,
And it has been in the past.
if you have a pet, you know what you need to do.
Yes.
And Ms. Johnson has already explained the equipment that we have available at self-help, not only for taking care of your dogs, but for taking care of your yards.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. So, Ms. Johnson, I want to thank you for joining us today. Hopefully, the message is heard.
My pleasure.
People understand what we're working with respect to housing, especially with the move to Iwakuni and the transition of some folks off base. So again,
Absolutely.
thank you for joining us today.
You're so welcome. I appreciate being here.
All
Thank
right.
you.
With that, I will say adieu to our folks out in TV land.